on Ideators. It is a battle for supremacy. It's a battle of negotiation, team, synergy, and enterprise alliance. Go head to head as they go down and dirty in St. John's Fish Market. Buy low, sell high. Those that make the best profit for the day, whoever wins, goes through to the next round. The one that loses faces an elimination of one of its members.
Why do you wait? Take the chance, waiting, all is truly happening. Be on your toes, 'cause you're wrong. Wait is the chance, keep the flag flying. Look up to the heavens, listen to the echo of the wind. Wait is the chance, raise the miracle.
Day 2 of the Ideators. Our 12 contestants are up at the crack of dawn for a new challenge to bring out the real leader, the real entrepreneur, the Ideator.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, it is morning. It is now 4:19 in the morning. There's a reason that they call them fishermen hour. This morning, now Sri Lanka is known around the world for having some of the best fish in the world. And this morning you will all get a taste of what it is to actually be part of that process. Right here in front of you, you see just about all the basic material that you'll need for your next task. Your next task is going to be part of that wholesale to value-added chain for the fishing process in Sri Lanka. Your task for this morning is going to be, you're going to have to make your way to the St. John's Fish Market, and you will have to go there and purchase fish. You're going to be given, both teams will be given an allocated sum to purchase wholesale fish. And you will have till a certain time in the day to value add to that fish and to resell and to make it back here by a certain time. So you are going to have to go. Now here's a couple things you need to know. Pretty much the reason that you're up this early is because most of the wholesaling finishes by about 6 a.m. So you will have about an hour and 40 minutes from now to have picked up what you're going to work with for till the afternoon. And you should be back here by about 1 o'clock. Now there's a couple things that you'll be getting that will help you with this process. This is the price index as of the 3rd week of August. This is something that will help you. You can also check online if you want something more updated. And your teams are going to remain the same teams that you did your last task with, so we won't break up those teams. The main points that you need to be focusing on for today's task is to get at a good price and to do value addition with that and to be able to get it resold by a particular point in time. Have a good time, but also remember you're in a competition, and the team that loses today, you will be facing somebody who will be eliminated. Okay? Okay.
Abigail, Peter, Munaza, David, Rivka and Peshan. Team Enterprise Alliance walks into the challenge with Rivka assigning herself as the leader for this task.
Okay, I know about the St. John's fish stall.
Okay.
So I gone with my mom, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I know
Sure.
the guys as well. Okay, so
Okay.
she's still here.
Sure.
Okay, so this time I'm going to be the leader.
Like we discussed with our team before we reached to the particular place, that means the fish market. and we divided the shares of work into different categories, among different people. That means different who are my members in the team.
And you know halmassa, and you know like toramanu, kelawalla, urulla, sala.
This will be like people on the streets. Talking about how we can add value to the fish. We can't just buy the fish and sell the fish as it is.
Yes.
We need to come up with something different that people are going to pay money for us to make a profit.
Yeah. Surely they're going to have their own fish suppliers who bring them fish every day, and they're probably placing the order last night.
I'm sure the hotel guys' supplies would be there like early morning. I'm saying if we're on the street and there's business people walking past, we could be selling lunch boxes somehow. You know, I don't know what they eat here.
Some trays like things to like display the fish and all.
First task is, now we have to like divide the task into separate parts. First we need to purchase some tray-like things. Then we have to go to the St. John's fish market.
No, first we purchase the fish. Basically, the uncles and brothers, what they do is they just take the fish and they go to doorstep, and then just shout that fish is available for sale in Sinhala. And what they do is then, when they go to the house, they have their little chopsticks and they cut the fish off and give it to the person. So in terms of adding value, maybe we could have the fish all freshly and nicely cut.
Okay.
Show it to them.
So if we fillet it and maybe sell fillets?
There's a lot of things that we could just pick up that won't go off and we can just
With
sell
the
that.
initial plan discussed, Team Enterprise Alliance sets out for the task, while Team Synergy continues with planning.
Well, the final objective is to make sure we maximize our profits.
So sell all our fish at the
Sell our
biggest
fish
price
at
possible.
the biggest price possible.
Yes, and we're going to give ourselves.
Where are we now?
Right.
We have 8,000 rupees.
Yeah.
And we have to cover up 8,000 to make a profit.
There are some like fish which are very fast moving, and any customer will buy.
That's also the fish that you can buy for cheap at the wholesale guy. So
How much profit? Let's figure out how much profit you can make on one fish.
Yeah.
So if they're selling it at 675, if they're buying it at 675, so that's maybe 75 rupees on each talak.
what's that?
I think it's also good when we get to there, we should ask like the person who's selling the fish to say, try to bargain.
Definitely. Do you know how these fishes are normally sold? Like, are they sold whole?
In the beginning, our strategy was to divide ourselves into two teams and use two different types of strategies to search for the fish that we needed. One team went with a local fisherman who owned one of the stalls at the markets.
The most quantity that we can buy within a certain budget. Shall we do like this? We'll set up we'll get into two teams, and one in a central location and one go delivery.
One team would be like central in one place. Okay. Fish called what?
Malu.
Is it like that?
They are sending it like Malu. More like M, double A, triple A, LU. Malu.
Okay, and when in the two teams we have at least one of you guys there to negotiate.
So
Okay,
shall we assign target for each team? We'll assign target for the team.
St. John's Fish Market, 12 young contestants, 2 teams, set out to complete their task before the deadline.
Excuse me, we have no time. Can you like call your chef for me? Please, urgent.
640. පොඩ්ඩකට යටටෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? urgent.
ඉක්මනට කියන්න. ඉක්මනට කියන්න.
Is there some fish that you'd like to buy that we can get for you for a good price? That's how much you pay?
For 1,000.
That's how much you sell? Okay. How much would you pay per kilo?
For a kilo of what? Kilo of what?
Salmon fish is going to be 10.
With some as an added value, some vegetable. Do you go for it? At Sri Lankan country context, do you think
a restaurant won't. A restaurant won't go for that.
ඉදිරියට ගන්නවා නම් මාළුත් එක්ක මොනවා හරි ලෝලුවක් කරන මොනවද දුන්න ගන්නේ නැහැ නේ මිස්.
නෑනේ ඒක තමයි.
අපි වගේ අය අවිල්ලා ගත්තොත් හොටෙල් එකට ගිහලා විඳිනකොට මේ ඔයා හිතනවාද අපි අපෙන් ගන්නවා කියලා ඒගොල්ලෝ හරි අනිත් හොටෙල්ස් ගන්න. සාමාන්‍ය හොටෙල්ස් ගිහලා ඩිරෙක්ට්ලි ගන්නවා.